This is Jesse Seipel coming at you again with a new ring light. Do I look newer, fresher, brighter? I'm not sure. But here to post a reflection. I was trying to get away from it, but I think I feel compelled to talk about it because it's on my mind with the midterms coming up and this election. So, what do I fear? Again, all that I say is just an opinion, and it's just, sharing how I feel, how that was shaped. Some of it I can point to, and some of it I can't, but I think this midterm election might be the most consequential of all time. At least that's how it feels. I could be wrong. I do also feel that, and could be wrong, that democracy itself may be on the ballot. Why do I think that? Well, I guess 60% of those on the ballot are election deniers. Say all those election deniers, and they're all Republicans, get elected into Congress, then, and it's not just Congress, it is, what do they call the folks that, like attorney generals, those who count the votes in states, and have been strategically put in place, I guess, in case they're needed, by the Republican Party should things not go their way. When you have 60% of those on the ballot that are election deniers, that causes great concern for me, and that they may win, and are maybe even likely to win. I don't know what to do with that. I come back to, despite overwhelming and evidence that could have swayed the election either way, with the exception of maybe some suspicious activity here and there that I agree should be investigated. I don't know what to do with that. People who don't think Biden won, despite there not being the evidence. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't understand where that reality is coming from. Do they just have to say that in order to get the blessing of the leader of the party, which is Donald Trump? That certainly is true, but does that mean they don't believe it and they're just saying it? That's what I hope for. But still, the fact that you have to lie, that an election was rigged in order to get the blessing of the leader of your party is frightening to me. And so, to me, these people that if Donald Trump or someone like him calls and needs 13,000 votes in an area that he lost, are they going to fulfill that request? That's terrifying. I mean, democracy, for all of its flaws and frustrations, half of which, or 49% of which, come from the Democrats, that is frightening to me. And the fact that the country's buying it is also terrifying. So, I don't know. Right now, I don't think that that is heavy-handed to say that democracy is on the ballot. I feel like Republicans right now, which are led by Donald Trump, and you're not going anywhere unless you're kissing that ring in the party right now. You just aren't, or you're leaving. You're leaving the party. You're not running again. That's how it is. Kiss the ring or leave the party. That's how it is. So that's, to me, that there's half of the government and half of the people running want to have an autocracy. They want one guy calling all the shots. And so that's why I think so long farewell democracy. And if those people are in place to fulfill the request of an autocrat, even if the facts or the evidence doesn't back it up, what do we have? We don't have a democracy anymore. We don't. And then, there's all of these, there's plenty to be frustrated on the Democrat side. I get it. But I just don't see, I can't get past that one on the Republican side. I just can't. And that's why this election is so critical. And I'm not sure anybody, especially me, posting a video that might get 10 views, how any of that's going to change. I think the hate on the right for the left is so pervasive that they'd rather have an autocrat than they would anybody on the blue side. Whereas someone like me, I don't like either side, honestly. But I'd rather have democracy than not. So I guess we'll see. But tell me how you think. How do you feel about all this? There's probably more to say about it. But tell me what you think. I'd like to hear about it. I'd like to have a discussion about it. And there are some people that I know that are right-leaning that might be fun to bring on and talk about. And that's my reflection for the week. I hope you guys have a great one. Please leave comments. Hey, and I hate to say it, but like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Ding. All right, have a good one. Bye.